Yeah, what's going on, guys? I'm back here showing my tiny dick energy to the planet. By the way, I got bored. So the sentiments of doing bored so I don't have to do a review of Full Gear is to literally watch Full Gear, and that means putting my attention into seeing 20-minute match openings that end in a simple roll-up. MJF beating Darby Allin, by the way, at the opener, if you even care to even invest yourself in that type of shit. Other than that, we have Lucha Brothers against we have the Lucha Brothers against FTR for the tag team titles that are just a work rate schlop house of everybody just doing moves that don't get them over. We're getting the three trios, and then we got the three trios. Oh god, I forgot what it's called. The three amigos suplex into a frog splash. Ray Phoenix goes for the cover, and he goes nowhere. Oh my god, I didn't see it coming. What's going on, Sonic the Hedgehog? What's popping? Just a bit of boredom going along here, and thought it'd be easy. I have seen only one of your uploads today, sadly. It was either that or the other day involving MJ. I forgot what the other one was. Oh man, I tried to get some extra sleep after work. I have to come back in the morning, and there's that weird 619 that ends into a heel kick. It's the white supremacist tag team out of the illegal tag teams that is the Lucha Brothers. They're chanting over the fear factor. Takes him by the legs. Amazing heel work by the FTR. With that weird-ass mullet off Cash Wheeler. That looks disgustingly weird. And it ends with a flip over the power bomb for that assisted pile driver. I thought the big rig was their finish. 1, 2. Like he barely kicked out of 2. God damn, that was actually a really early kick out. Nothing much, man. Just made 4 videos in a day. Just got done with the Kevin Nash video. Did not get to see that yet. And gonna do Tori Wilson next, bro. Good luck to you, man. I hope you do good on the Kevin Nash video. I think the Tori Wilson one is gonna do better in my opinion. Yeah, man. I would love to have a few guests over in the stream. I know some people are up in the VWE right now. Shout outs to him. Hopefully the stream's doing better for him. I'm getting a bit of audio trouble. They're trying to go for the big rig. It gets counted into a full package. No! And it's a near fall. That's an amazing work rate match. And there's, of course, the stupid-ass super kick. Just to pause the match. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. Sorry, just doing some work on the meanwhile. And this match is still going. And these people are possibly going to treat it like a wrestling clinic of just false finish for over. You know, this is their second match in just nearly an hour, right? And just knowing, like, oh, you're just complaining. We just want to see good wrestling. Dude, you can have a good wrestling match anywhere. Like, shitty ROH, shitty Impact, shitty anybody can have a good match. You're really not selling your case. All because WWE isn't doing a finish that you want. That means that AEW is a savior all because he gets the fan favorites over. That makes no sense to me. I wish it did for certain people, not for people like me. I feel it's gay. Cash Wheeler seems to be wearing the mask to mock Lucha Libre culture. And I did made a Bobby Lashley as well. They ruin the super kick and they spam it way too much. Yeah, they do. They use it for any excuses over to practically try to like overview the factor of making a quick move seem fast paced. That's why they overuse the super kick. And the Lucha Brothers just beat FTR. We're possibly going to see a 6-month reign with amazing work rate matches that tell no stories. But At least the Lucha Brothers can give me a good match. This is at least better than the opener that was a bit too dragged out for my taste. Like way too dragged out. Like it was 28 minutes fucking long for an opener. That's too much, guys. Just understanding like how you expect anybody to keep in attention, especially for the attention span of current people in the world, especially over the younger demographic. Screw the demo. Many people in the world waste at least 5 to 10 minutes watching a match, let alone a show. And especially when you're seeing something like that go for over 20 minutes and it's an opener. What in the hell are you thinking? That's not a good idea. In my opinion, you're just blowing it way too hard when nobody's gonna be interested. It's just really stupid. Next up, we're gonna have Danielson versus Miro. I think this is the tournament for the tag title, for the world title, right? We're gonna have an amazing promo package that Danielson wants to be on AEW just so we can have great matches and help the young guy. This is literally every debut of every babyface on AEW. They're here to help the youth talent. That's it. They have no ambition to earn more money or actually be treated with some respect or try to be more successful or not stuck in the shuffle. Words, sentences that would actually be understandable whenever you go to a different company. Or that they want to be in a more well-respected company. No, they don't say that. They say that they're just here to have great wrestling matches, and that's it. And I don't mind Bryan Danielson. He can have a good match once in a while, but he's not really a person who steals the show, in my opinion. In Miro, I hope this becomes a good match because I like Miro more than I like Danielson. But that's besides me. So hopefully, I'm expecting a lot more out of this match. And Miro's coming first, baby. Still with his injured leg. I wish he brung his wife. Hopefully, this would be a good opportunity over on pay-per-view to debut his wife. Come over as his manager. Because I feel like they're just missing that edge over it because he's God's, like, make him God's warrior or something. Like, try to make him like this overzealous man that feels like he's a blessing to the world. I would love a character like that for Miro. That's just me, though. He's coming at 16-1. The Redeemer. Join me on Xbox Live. God fears Miro. Are you sure you don't want to point out to the other wrestling signs that say that Mario RPG is better than Mario Party? Just the weirdest nerd culture in the world. Why have that in pro wrestling? That's just the oddest thing you should ever do. Like every time I see over on clips, especially Botchamania, they have to point out the immense nerd culture that AEW fans even like immense to even display any semblance of a fan base, that they are more interested in telling you what game is better than who is actually over in the show. That's a bad thing in my opinion. That is super stupid. I see one rapper whipping this out. They'd be playing Mozart while having a weird old repetitive rap trap beat while saying that they fuck each other up the ass in one verse. Yeah, rap is a joke nowadays, people. Sure, there's some really good talent out there. Don't get me wrong. I would have a video on itself to talk about it, but my opinion, bro, I wouldn't waste my energy with current artists out there, especially Drake making a whole ass single being like, I'm too sexy for my shirt, I'm too sexy for my. You're light skinned, bro. Your literal character is that you're rich, you like wine, and you're a hopeless or romantic weirdo that can't even get in a sexual relationship with Nicki Minaj. That gets it on with literally anybody that comes her way. Fucking weirdo. Your thoughts on The Rock Wilder by Method Man and Redman? Oh, I did not see that. Holy shit. I did not get to listen to most of that yet. Sorry, Sonic the Hedgehog. I did not get to see that shit. Hold up. Hold up. Oh yeah, this. Oh, the valid music video. I'm trying to get a memory of this because I forgot. Method Man and Redman sometimes had their own standalone albums. And I just, now I'm starting to remember how it goes. Really valid rhythm. Love the rap and the metallic shit for the theme for the music video. That's cool. You have to have a good music video if you want people to remember your song, to be honest. Wu-Tang, they do have their share, but their standalone album's been good. Can you do a Vince Russo video and do you can do, you asked me about this a lot, Mari Parker. I don't what do you think makes Vince McMahon overrated? You've been going over this for the last couple weeks, asking me every time I upload. I'm using it for my Jason Richardson video. Go ahead. Fits the era. It fits the era, Sonic the Hedgehog. Jason Richardson's prime, cool ass dunker. I think he's gonna fit well with the fast play style that Jason Richardson. Are you gonna have a lot of clips only on his Warriors run, or all over his career? I think you're gonna do all over his career because it's a video, isn't it? So here we are. Here's the stiff grappling ability, and here's Miro overpowering Bryan Danielson with his immense power and big dick energy. Okay, I don't think that's part of his wrestling ability. Trying to unmute this bitch. Don't show me Patrick Mahomes now. You show me Jackson Mahomes, I'm about to say a really bad homophobic slur, fam. It's always the same formula for an AEW match. Jonathan Haynes, I don't know why would that be the only question that you would want from me. 6'2", in the grand scheme of things, without shoes. And all over? Okay, good. Sonic the Hedgehog. You asked me what school I'm in. I'm about to... I don't want to do that because I want to make sure everybody has... Even if it's a stupid question, I don't mind you asking it. And here's Bryan Danielson doing his work rate chops. Of course, remember Satoshi Kojima? He had an amazing work rate match. Why would he do that? Why would Miro try to attack using the leg that's obviously wrapped up? And there's a shoulder tackle. This match is possibly going to be over 25 minutes long because Danielson and Aubrey Edwards is there to oversell everything, trying to make her feel like she's the center of attention in this bitch. Like, I want to not hate Aubrey Edwards, even though she looks like a transgender jelly bean, but she just looks so weird with her shape looking like a man while looking like a female NBA referee, even though female NBA referees are more attractive looking than Aubrey Edwards, to be honest. Michael Myers, you like Miro too? I do have positive things to say about Miro, but I think it's the way he's creatively made, because he does have the look to make him look like a star. He does have the attitude, he sells well, and he can't give a bad match. He does have this physical charisma with him that if he's just given a bit more stuff, I think the fans would really love him organically, not because he comes from the indies. Because that's literally how they sell over most of their guys. They don't go over their personality or what makes them interesting or a lore about them. No, it goes over. They wrestled around the world. They came over as a star. They won rec league championships, and they think that they're stars. That makes zero sense in my opinion. And here comes Miro already on top of things, tossing Danielson. What's their count now? Is it still 10? Or they have like to 20 or 50 type shit? I don't know. But you still have to win in the ring because of work rate reasons. And how is everybody else doing over in the stream that's watching? I'd love to hear how everybody's day is going. I understand it was Veterans Day not that long ago, or your boy's birthday. But other than that, I'd like to hear how everybody's doing over in the stream. I don't want you guys only focusing on pro wrestling. We could talk about other stuff. The NBA season, the NFL season, NHL season I know is going on. And a lot of drama anywhere else, man. I just don't always want to think about pro wrestling most of the time. It gets really exhausting, especially when I don't enjoy most of the products. And he has him in this grounded over sleeper hold. You're not trying to sell the hold. You're just wide angling the screen where nobody's reacting. That makes no sense in my opinion. And now here they are selling it over. Nice to hear, Jonathan Hayes. Good to hear, Sonic. Oh my god, a double foot stomp on the corner. Miro's absolutely obliterating Danielson. And Aubrey Edwards trying to feel like she spits authority even though she looks like the second wife in a marriage. Or the fourth. Tossing him again over to the corner. Yeah, Miro has been dominating even though he has the disadvantage of a visible injury. We want Danielson over. This should be a 50-50 match. No, it should be the guy with the bigger size having the higher advantage. And the fans are applauding even though he's the heel. It's kind of odd. I'm not a big fan of this. Danielson trying to go over with the kicks and the chops. What do you think AEW have been dropping the ball a lot? I feel like they're dropping the ball on trying to find better ways to advertise their wrestlers. This is why the wrestlers are moving over to TBS. And then on, like, I don't know, Adult Swim. Or then they're going on Vice or some shit with MLW because they don't know how to make a legit show. 2. No. God's favorite champion. That is looking mad naked right now. His kneecaps are looking really naked right now. It's kind of weirding me out. And he's still resting over to the outside. Like, dude, can we get some semblance of a match right now? This is just a tournament for the number one contenders. What else is supposed to be in the card? Because I'm trying to find any reason why I should be interested. All I know is I think Ty Conti has Britt Baker, the main event. Those are only the 2 other matches that I know were. And I'm trying to invest my attention against. I really am not that invested in what happens here on the show. So if we can just type down card. So we have Miro. So of course we have Omega Hangman in the main event. Danielson versus Miro. Punk versus Eddie Kingston. Inner Circle against American Top Team. Tag title match already passed. Christian Cage and the Jurassic Express. Another multi-man tag match with no story. That's gradually it. The only thing that people are even gonna care about right now is Survivor Series. If that's the case of them making something on November. It seems like Danielson's moving over the momentum, and people are just giving ovations like every time. They're not popping. Like, what's like? Is that their way? Are people just trying to rip off Japanese crowds now? Everybody remember they used to get hype up, jump over to the crowd and cheer, and now it feels like they only do that if there's a surprise wrestler. None of them like ever try to like cheer up, create better chants, bring cooler signs, or actually get excited. Like you don't hear cool pops. You just hear, "This is wrestling. This is wrestling," and here's a modified heel. I think that's a modified knee bar, and Miro's still holding on over the submission. Oh my God, Miro! Why is he doing the submission hold on the wrong leg? He like mini tapped out for a second. Like I don't know what it counts as a tap out, how many times he got to tap. And he keeps trying to slap the mat, trying to feel like, oh, this is the worst pin in the world. He's not working on the leg that's actually hurt. And he immediately counters it to do a deadlift to what looks to be a German suplex or some shit. That has to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And then he German suplexes him out of the hold. Great work, guys. Remember, over psychology, just try to target the leg that isn't just a part of the body part that isn't visibly injured. Like if you see a bruise on the right shoulder, you go for the left shoulder. If half of you pop out one of your opponent's eye, punch the eye that's punch the other eye, or this is the best part. This is the best part. You kick the guy in the nuts even though he's already dead. I'm just giving pointers. I'm here to educate, not hate. Big difference. And also hate. I don't care. This match is still going. Oh God, it's 9:02. Didn't this match just start like 8:53? So, what is he gonna do? Another back suplex? Yep. Danielson counters. He's immediately already on his feet for the roundhouse kick spot. He wasn't even selling if his leg gave up on him. If that's the point. What? And now he's giving him these crushing knee strikes to the head because Daniel Bryan, with no MMA background, is showing how much of a technician he is. Anybody's welcome to come over to the chat if they want to. I don't mind at all. Oh, here comes those stomps. And he's still doing those repeated stomps where he holds the legs out. We gonna fight on Friday Night Megal. Oh, I was mentioned. I gotta start reading a tweet, like reading these notifications fully, if that's the case. Yeah, do you like me or no in a? I like you, Jonathan, in a respectful viewer way. Even if you're not a viewer, man, I treat anybody with the most equal respect. Thoughts on Chris Jericho? Jericho, guy that can still go over in his 50s, and he still has at least a bit of name recognition, even though it wasn't like he was 20 years ago. I do feel like he's overstayed his welcome. He's gotten fat, and no one's really liking how he's pushing his relevance nowadays with how he was as world champion, or still looking like a pregnant white woman from Scotland. I don't know. I found him cool still. He's still one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Don't know why he's still even with most of these jobbers that aren't pushing really the company forward and why Jericho's tolerating it. And there's a game over that Danielson like barely reached over to the ropes, and he had to like release a bit of the hold so it can look like he tried to jump his way for the rope break. And there he is again trying the game over. Thoughts on Kreese Reese and Kreese on Cobra Kai. Not my favorite character. I find the scenes like averagely acted. Still had some cool moments on the show, though. I mean, on whatever fan favorites you have from Cobra Kai. I had to rewatch the earlier seasons more than the later seasons, if that's a bad thing. And there is Miro trying to release over the holds. Danielson trying to unclench him. And Miro's just overpowering him. Just overly just forearming the shit out of him instead of punching him in the face. Or at least powerbombing him. Like, I know he can't do that because of his leg, and he's still... got him in the head scissors. Got him in the triangle chokehold. And Danielson has an opening to elbow his forehead with the head scissors on lock. Oh my god, just look at the work rate. And Miro rakes the eyes to release the hold. He's scratching the eyes. He's holding the eyeballs. What is this? Jim Ross is still consulting life at this point. By God almighty. Yo, it's poppin', CR. What's going on? Still a simp for Roman Reigns, it seems. Oh, yeah, because you're not notified to the channel, CR. That's when you have to do it. Yeah, it was on short notice. I don't think a lot of people noticed that I was streaming. I was on VWE's stream not that long ago. But it seemed to be some audio issues, so I got bored and I didn't want to review the show. That's the only reason. I don't, and it's not that I don't, I mean, it's not that I hate Kreese. I just didn't find him the more interesting character other than just being part of the story for Johnny. That's it. He's just like that. He's just the 80s bully, and that's technically how it is for Kreese. He does get some cool scenes, though. Don't get me wrong. Yo, it's popping, Christian. Just doing a bit of a full gear stream where we're having a match that's already over 20 minutes. This is the third match, by the way, in just over an hour. Why? And there's a barrage of forearms over the top rope spot where Danielson was like working over the opposite leg that's injured. And they're going for a spot. They tried to go for a tornado DDT that looked like it was off the shoulder. And it looked like Miro got stunned, and now he turns it into a weird guillotine chokehold. Wait, so is the match over? They fell over the DDT spot. So it's over. It looks to be over the guillotine after the DDT. That's it. Danielson gets a shot for the world title. Nice way to underwhelm Miro.
Yeah. You guys called me?
Thoughts on the actor who plays Kreese? Good actor. Over his tenure, I've only seen a couple of the movies he's been in. Really good actor. It's cool to see him reprise his role as Kreese. He's really talented. I just wasn't a fan of his performance as Kreese in the current Cobra Kai. In the later seasons. And make sure it's not hate. He still plays his role fine. Next up, we have, of course, what is this, a women's match? Now the six-man tag involving Christian Cage. I hope Christian Cage turns heel. It's against the Super Click. The Super Click and False Count Anywhere. What a great match. Can we have one match under 5 minutes? Or 10 minutes? Like, I can watch an under 10-minute match. I have to keep trying to, like, ricocheting before over channel the, like, tab after tab so I can, like, try to keep up with the comments with trying to see the match. And it's like, oh, what spot am I going to move next? It's not like they're doing major shit. It's just technical bullshit with no story, man. And here comes the Super Click. With their, oh god, with their pink, so what is this Pride Parade BS? What is this? If anybody can say that the Young Bucks ever have any charisma, just know the door's right there. The door is right there. That's perfectly fine. Thoughts on Ralph Macchio? His name is Mark Cove. Martin Cove, okay. Thoughts on Ralph Macchio? Hold up, give me a second. Still looking at the Young Bucks entrance right now. And they have pedo beards. And they're pink dyed. Oh my god. Ralph Macchio, long-standing actor. I do feel like he has good acting rules, but nobody can ever find him relevant other than the Karate Kid movies. That's technically it. That's all I gotta say about that. Kreese in Martin Cove is an old guy that old, not disowned from the old community. Okay, I don't know what that means. If you can name me at least a few movies that Ralph Macchio has been, other than the Karate Kid sequels and the Cobra Kai, please. What's with the pink shit? What this is supposed to signify? I'm being really honest. If Adam Cole kept his look with and he was over 6 feet, I would be actually fine with it. He looks like he's too big for his own jacket. Has no character. And he still has to ride over the coattails with the Elite, even though they're just keeping him the job. They don't really get him over. Other than the Adam Cole baby shit, no one really cares about an Adam Cole promo. Adam Cole, baby! That's really what you guys find cool? I'm being really honest. Is that what you guys find cool? I'm being really honest with you. I do not care about Adam Cole. I find him overrated and just overly stuck on trying to fix over his spots to make him look over. And here's Christian Cage that's just wasting his career. He is. He comes over to AEW and he's just, go on Impact if we have nothing for you. That's literally how it is. This is a False Count Anywhere match. So that means Christian is wearing his wrestling boots with his jeans. What? And here's Jurassic Express says, Is this the only reason why Jungle Boy's over? Because of he looks like a child with a 30-year-old man's body wearing stupid jeans? And like, why they call him Jungle Boy? He's not a fish out of water character. Like, he's just a regular guy that dresses up in a brownish gear. That's it. And there's nothing really Jungle Boy about him other than his stupid hair. He has no look. These are indie-rific gimmicks that don't really sell well, and they don't really get anybody over. I'm not trying to hate for the particular reason for hating, but I'm just trying to understand why the fuck do you like these guys when it seems like they only get over for their stupid theme song, and when the Jungle Boy has to say something, Christian Cage just cuts him off over in the promo, and nobody watches, and nobody cares because Jungle Boy isn't entertaining. Man, I wanted Miro to win. Yeah, I wanted Miro to win too, but they know they have to push over Danielson when he just got signed. And plus, they think that could sell more on Dynamite than actually making monthly pay-per-views. No, you don't have to make a monthly pay-per-views to make a successful business. I get it, but I have never heard of. We just had Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder not that long ago. You expect people to tell me that it goes over those numbers, or AEW like did successful over a recent UFC pay-per-view, like most of the pay-per-view buys like that. Like these guys possibly got at least 1,600 buys. Not 1,600 buys. That'd be a bit too much. About 1,500 buys or something on a pay-per-view that strictly has their fans and never garners any regular casual fan base. Trying to go for the kill switch immediately off of the top rope. And there's an elbow for his troubles. Trying to pummel him into the turnbuckle. 2, 3, 4. And he super kicks him into the knees. And here comes Jack Perry. I have stage fright. Let me wrestle. Slaps him and he goes for, this is Falls Count Anywhere match. So why are these guys like not grabbing weapons immediately if they have that much of an advantage of go anywhere in the ring? And it feels like they're just doing regular 6-man tag spots. And he leapfrogs, super kicks, and they go for the over choreographed spot of the Young Bucks feeding in as a foil to do the spot. And it looks super fucking fake. And they counter. He doesn't know, and it's a double clothesline. How come they don't give a super kick? It looks really bad. I forgot. What do the Young Bucks look like? They do not look like the Rockers. I'm trying to look for that old TNA tag team. Oh, they look like the. Oh yeah, the Young Bucks look like the Naturals from TNA. You guys ever heard of them? And look, Jungle Boy got a chair. This is where he got the concerto from. He's doing a leapfrog with the chair, and there it is. He finally tosses the chair. And there's the stop over the powerbomb on the chair. The Young Bucks were there to stop him. Wearing these gay-ass, bedazzled pink, weird, dyed. Like, what part of this made, like, grown men look cool? Like, these guys have children. And he tossed him out the ring while he's on the chair. You look like you turned 22 and that's your first time with facial hair. I'm not going to go far with this. This is like really dull. Wait at Adam Cole. He's stepping on the chair. He's going to say it. Adam Cole, baby! Reverse DDT on the chair. 1, 2, no! Blah, blah, blah. This match is so amazing. Match. Oh my god, so many spots. And Oh my god, the fans are having so much fun. It's just an amazing matchup. They're just staying still until they see the spot, or the wrestler just plays with them. That's it. That's literally how it is. AEW, they have the best fans in the world. They stay still like a New Japan, 4 centimeter dick fan base. And there's the double German suplex spot that looked so bad. Oh wow. Oh, you're wearing like a multi-padded like dinosaur mask. And there goes the tope suicide of Jack Perry. And here comes a tope suicide again from Jack Perry. Why don't Adam Cole just move out the way if he's going to do the same spot every time? And they just toss a trash can on him to counter the senton. And there's a drop kick on one of the Young Bucks off Christian Cage. And there's a drop kick. Oh my god, how many times are they going to do this slide, run outside the corner for the trash can spot, and a big boot? I forgot that it's false count anywhere, and he pins them outside. That's the first pin in like 13 minutes. Oh god, I regret everything. Currently, Brock Lesnar's teasing. Also, fun fact, I got UFC 4 for the Xbox, and the deluxe edition was actually more on sale on Xbox than PlayStation, so that's why I bought it. Super cheap, and also got Brock Lesnar, so I'm set for the Xbox right now. I mean, the only games that I practically play on it is technically just 2K19 and I guess a few sports games and Soul Calibur and Tekken. That's technically. I mean, those are not practical bad games at all. I love those games, but I can't move them into next gen. That's the only negative that I have. I did want to get a few things that I couldn't get for my birthday. I'm not always going to rely on family. I get money now, so I should be able to at least waste my money on a few things. Like a bit of disposable income is fine. Hope everybody had a great Veterans Day, though. And of course, Jungle Boy, they're setting up over the table. I don't know what that red carpet on the ring ramp is for. And there's Adam Cole on the other side. Was the referee sitting on the fucking chair? And just to toss him on the ring post for good minute. Oh, god damn, Adam Cole's busted open. His face looks like my girl's pants after I'm done with her. Okay, that's a bit too graphic. That's a bit too graphic. And it looks like Christian Cage is heading over for the concerto. And here it goes. Oh, he's trying to let Jungle Boy go for it instead. And there goes one of the Young Bucks trying to stop Christian Cage. Literally, how long it took for him to go into the ring and Jungle Boy wasn't paying attention and he immediately wiped him out. And here's everybody separated again. Oh my god, just chokeslam. This is a six-man tag. No one cares. And there's the gloves. The refs have to wear the gloves now. Ref, he's already busted open. What are you gonna check? This ain't UFC. Put the gloves down and try to call the match. And then he's stomping on one of the Young Bucks to make sure that they're still down. Yeah, I stand by my claim about what I made my other recent upload on the dislike button fiasco. I feel like that's absolute bullshit, and that's not going to improve your content creators at all on YouTube. But I know you don't care about anybody trying to improve the craft. You only care about people walking on their own eggshells. in making their own bubbles to make sure that only themselves can determine if their content is good or not. That's a dumb way to think about. That fucks up the guidance of your content creators. I don't know what made you think about that. You already have your own segregated system for where children. Oh, Hurricane Runner from the apron to the table. Oh God. You only have your own system to make sure that YouTube is more for children. Even though anything that it has adult content, children are gonna watch. That's just how it is. Children always want to see what adults do, so that you can't stop that. But just knowing how that you can't just implement that over in the children's side of things to make sure that they don't garner any harassment clause or getting doxxed. You put that over for adult content creators that already have an issue with smaller channels getting viewership or smaller channels getting recommendations or smaller channels trying to produce their own content with getting actual constructive criticism. And giving already the notion to hide comment sections is already a bad thing. So you already give the notion to already get to make sure content creators don't even see dislikes is dumb. That's super dumb. I don't know who's appointed that as harassment. Jaron James, what's popping, man? What's going on? Yeah, I had a video recently over. My last upload was involving the rulings over YouTube involving the dislike button. I feel like they're absolute bullshit that's not going to help. And they're only appointing this financially so people can focus on the bigger channels to get a bigger like the dislike ratio to make sure that there isn't a notion of overhating or some bullshit like that. Like this is not going to help at all. And I hope other people notice this as well. What are the Young Bucks doing? Like, he's getting pummeled over to the ring. He's not selling getting punched at all. He's just wobbling over down the steps. He's not selling getting punched. And then he gets tossed back over to the ringside. All that for, like, nothing. Is the other Young Buck busted open? No. Tossing him over the steel steps. Not everyone is going to like a video. Yeah, of course. That's how you determine your own negative or positive feedback. You put the dislike, you put the like to dislike video. Same thing with mine too. You don't like my opinions, you don't like my videos. Go ahead, dislike it. It shows that much room to me for me to improve. And hell, if my video is good enough for you, you'll come back and you'll possibly like my video. That shows that I'm making improvements. That shows that I'm trying to care about the viewer. It shows that I'm actually caring about my own content. It gives a humbling factor, and it shows us a level of choice. You have a level to dislike or like a video, showing if the video is worth watching. It's like many of the rating systems and star systems that get taken away from any critiques of media. Young Bucks are a Walmart version Hardy Boys. They're not a Walmart version Hardy Boys. They're a Walmart version rockers with no charisma, and they are literally putting thumbtacks in the mouth yeah, they're putting thumbtacks in the mouth of Jungle Boy, and they're gonna do the spot where they kiss Adam Cole. Yeah, there it is. What the fuck, dude? And they super kick him in the mouth while there's thumbtacks on him. And that's the end of the match, I guess. Oh, never mind. Christian Cage breaks over the pin. Why does it really matter? Oh, Terry Wilson video is done. I'm going to see. Yeah, here it is right here. Lower the volume of this. Oh yeah, Terry Wilson was on WCW. I forgot about that. And the David Flair storyline. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Sonic the Hedgehog. Now they're implementing this. There's another 25-minute match. It's like not emphasizing any shit for me because we know that the baby faces are possibly going to overcome. Or even if the Hills win, nobody gets over. Oh, okay, that was pretty cool with that tornado DDT on Matt Jackson. And a right hand off Luchasaurus to Adam Cole. And there's that back elbow and a big boot. He's just doing these weird indie moves. Super kick. And there's a bicycle kick. Oh, is he going for the Panama Sunrise? Oh, I'm getting bullied. Mamma mia. I'm getting an attack. I'm getting a spasm attack. Mamma mia. I'm getting consumed. You're getting consumed by what? Oh shit. What a brutal ladder spot. Double chairs. What the fuck was that? Stop making him do these kicks. Please stop. Thoughts on Hangman Page? You mean Hangman Page, Jaron James? Hey. I think Jaron James, if you mean Hangman Page, okay, I would forgive the typo. I feel like he's overrated. If that's the case, if you want me to ask that. Because he's just dull. He does brawler moves while doing indie-rific spots with no personality. He rips off James Storm with no really gimmick. No, not really a gimmick. And he's just so fucking boring. Without the Elite, I wouldn't know who the fuck Hangman Page was. Just another ROH jobber with no charisma. Like, literally, at least I can get somewhere with the Briscoes. And trying to walk over it, and what was that? And he does the snare trap into the ring entrance. And Adam Cole immediately breaks that up, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, Christian Cage just tossed Adam Cole over to one of the steel beams. What are you doing? Over to the ring ramp. Trying to go for the kill switch. Super kick. Oh, Mamma mia. JPL, don't do it. I'm getting bullied. All I did was step. Rape. No problem, Jaron James. Eddie Kingston, he has the look, the personality, and the charisma of a manager. I don't know why he's still wrestling. Eddie Kingston does have like a lot of skill on the mic, and I feel like he has good acting chops. But I feel like he's like emphasizing too much on preventing the wrestling. And there's a super kick off Christian Cage trying to attempt to spear, and a running senton off the entrance way. Off the entrance ramp, we got a running senton, and Adam Cole tossed into a steel beam. This match is still fucking going. You guys could have made this at least near 20 minutes with trying to sell up to the spot that you guys were going over to the entranceway, but you guys went over to the ramp to the fans for no apparent reason. And and Adam Cole's on the steel beam going for a Panama Sunrise on the entranceway. What the hell? The cover. 1, 2. And then it's a breakup of fucking again. Oh, guys. Come on. Thoughts on MERS? You mean Mars or MERS? I don't know what the fuck MERS is. Oh, it's an artist. Okay. I have not listened to MERS. Sorry to disappoint. It looks like he does a lot of creative shit, though, so I might check him out. If you have any more artists to shout out that I haven't listened to, Sonic the Hedgehog, that'd be pretty cool. Match is still fucking going, and it looks like the Young Buck. Oh, so the stream finally takes its time to actually. They are wearing bedazzled knee pads and I guess spiked. I think these are supposed to be spiked knee pads and boots. Oh, they're going for the BTE. The BTE trigger. Mob Deep, that's somebody I know. But it's just a storyline, bro. No one cares. It's only been 20 years. Thoughts on GOC? I find her voice really intolerable. I don't mind most of her. I don't mind her videos, but this sounds like every time she talks, it feels like, oh shit, this is for the female demographic. This is just really off-putting for me. And I'm not saying that I can't. I have a few female YouTubers I listen to, but it just sounds like they're just being perky for being perky. GLC is fine. Use your body for what you got. But she just sounds a bit dumb. She sounds like she's 13 years old. I only know her because she had a video called AEW Sucks, and there's why. And of course, we all think AEW is some bullshit. So that's why TWRP even thought of recommending her, even though like her music videos just supposedly targeting Tony Khan and just being on the rap at AEW. Luchasaurus did a fucking shooting star press on the ring ramp. They're just doing the high spot for the high spot now, guys. Like, why? But I find her like meh. Like she's not. I'll watch a few of her videos, but let's just keep it a buck. Like nobody would care about her shit unless it was wrestling related. The Jungle Boy saying that I'm ready. I'm ready to do the concerto. I may look like I'm 16 years old, but I'll hit you with the concerto, Dad. I can't do promos. And finally, this match is over, and it's now 9:48. This match really overstayed its welcome. Like most of these matches have overstayed their fucking welcome, bro. I don't know why this is such a sentiment of a war for them, or most of their spots really don't get much into it until the high spot, or just every time they need to excuse the drama with a goddamn pin break. Like this is just getting overly annoying with the way they format these tag team matches, man. Like, come on. Thoughts on you mean technical work rate productions or work rate in general? I need to be specific because there's a YouTube channel and there's also a term. So that's where the confusion starts. Because if I just saying work rate is cool, then it's like, oh, I meant the channel. And it's nearly been an hour over the stream, people. I want a penny donation, people. Oh, work rate. Oh, I feel like it's okay. Thank you, Jaron James. See when we get more specific. So, yeah, it's overhyped. Why do you need a long match to tell a good story? Why do you need to drag over a match that could have been done in 15 minutes or 10 minutes to over 30 minutes? And most of the Ring of Honor matches nobody remembers anyway except World Culture. I don't really care about work rate. I just care about just seeing a fun match that I can rewatch. And I feel like that's good for me. Like, I can even rewatch TNA. I can't rewatch Ring of Honor if you pay me to. Unless you pay me to. I forgot. Isn't Pac facing Andrade? No, he's facing it's a tag team match. And they're trying to get into their same page. It's going to be a tag team match involving Cody Rhodes and Pac against Malachi Black and Andrade. Both men have pinned Cody Rhodes on Dynamite and got nothing out of it. Like, they don't earn title shots. This is just a personal rivalry for a personal rivalry. Like, they get no beneficiary when you pin Cody Rhodes. Hold the phone, people. I apologize. I gotta be on mute for a bit. Sorry about that. Here's Malachi Black. Banana. And Malachi Black trying to look like a Hot Topic skullfucker from an anime that only aired like that last year that people never watched. Malachi Black is dull as shit. He's just another guy who does fake ass MMA spots with no emphasis on trying to look like a badass. Not legit. And his wife is a hypocritical union having cunt.
Gear up and get outside.
That's what all y'all should be doing right now. Here comes Pac. He's psycho. He's the bastard. How can you sell that? You can't sell that. Like, I had questions the same way. Like, how are you gonna put that on a T-shirt for kids to wear? Like, no kid wants to say that they're an asshole. And then that was when Mr. Anderson was on TNA. You can't just say that. I mean, yeah, even if the character's over or fans like him, that means that's not a good way to advertise him. Like, you can say he's a loudmouth. He's the bona fide loudmouth or something. Anybody in the world can be a loudmouth. You can say that. There's different ways to make an insulting catchphrase.
They always like made characters that never even interacted with each other in their like line kicks. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are Hinata and Gara doing it? That doesn't make any sense. And like Kid Me got mad about that. Like Kid Me was kind of like a little shipper.
Hey, yo. There's way too many degenerates on YouTube, bro. So we have a bunch of guys cosplay as attitude. I guess these are supposed to be Attitude Era characters. So it looks like Rhea Ripley dressed up as The Rock with the turtleneck, even though now she looks like a dyke. Like more of a dyke. Oh my god. Matt Riddle tried to look like Rocky Maivia. He looks like a fag. Damian Priest at least looks sort of accurate with The Rock with his regular attire with the bull belt, but it looks stupid. And the New Day just looks stupid. Everybody's trying to cosplay as The Rock. So that's looking mad weak right now. So hopefully I'm done with the stream in a bit because it's just getting really disinteresting. I do not care about this tag team match. And Cody Rhodes wearing the same Homelander bullshit that doesn't get over with the black tights, wearing a waist belt when his legs don't look muscular or any part of him looks muscular. It's pretty depressing. And Arn Anderson there being somehow looking more masculine than the guy he's managing. That's kind of a bad thing, people. A really bad thing.
What's going on, guys?
But I want to thank everybody that came into the stream to begin with, man. I understand a lot more people have shit to do. But I'm grateful anytime a person wants to like take their time to watch my video. And Cody Rhodes trying to speak the lane with a man that he's like has a few inches on already. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this stream short, people. Thanks for coming in. Really enjoyed some of the comments and possibly gonna get on some of the recommendations. Shout out to Sonic the Hedgehog. His Tori Wilson video is already out. And that's it for me. Thanks for watching.